Well, hey there, YouTube fellow silver stackers, silver pourers, silver enthusiasts, AG Ender back with you again here. Finally doing another pour back in the shed, and I got a ghost shape here that somebody wanted. I'm hoping I can do a couple pours here this weekend, but this might be the only one. We'll see how much time I have on Sunday, but after that, the next 2 weekends are going to be taken up going on the hunting trip again. So hopefully this year can be as productive on the hunting side as last year was, but we won't know that until next week. So hold tight, we'll get some silver melted and get on with the first pour. I will see you in a moment. Alright, the silver looks to be ready, so let's get some torches out of the way here and get on with the first pour. Did miss one little spot here on the tail. There we go. That should be good. Clean up a couple of these little bits that fell. Put those back in the dish before they make too big of a hole in the bench there. But that looks like it filled. Might be a little overflow on this side, but we will see here on the next pour. That is a good first pour. So hold tight, we'll be right back with number 2. Alright, it looks like the second pour is ready. The silver is nice and fluid, so let's give it a go. I've got my cover nearby. Cover it up, and we will come on back here in a few minutes and see how it looks. I will see you soon. Alright, the smoke is mostly stopped, so we should be clear to take a look. And we got some bubbles in there. I'm going to work on this a little bit, see if I can get them out, but let me show you what I'm talking about. If it will come out of the wood. And came out, but that is likely the last pour in this one. It did start coming apart here and here a little bit, so if I do have to pour it again, it will be a new mold. And all right. But there we go. It didn't turn out too bad, but like I said, there's a bunch of these little spots here, so we'll see if I can work them out. I don't know if I'm even going to try. I'm going to try a little bit, just my beginning technique, but it looks like I'm going to have to make a new mold. So hold tight, and I will either come back for the second pour in the new one, or come back and show you how this looks cleaned up. So hold tight. Well, as you can see, I did decide to pour it again, so here is the first pour in mold number 2. a little more manageable when I get to reheating it. What's left in the dish there. I do have a little smoke coming out the bottom, but I think that's because this is in about the same spot as the first one. Not quite, it's a little bit different position, but on the back side. So we'll let that burn down, melt it down, and come back for the second pour. Alright, here we go, pour number 2 into mold number 2. And hopefully the last one, of course, as well. But we won't know that until we're done. Try and get this extra flux off the top. This was a new dish as well, new pour dish. Oh man, I shouldn't have poured it all in there. That last little bit overflowed on the tail, but it should look good on the burnout side. It's just going to be a little bit more surface area on the top side. So we'll lose a little bit. Maybe I'll be able to cut that out even. We'll see how thick it ends up being, but let's let that do its thing and come back in a moment, show you how it looks. Okay, so the smoke here is mostly done. Let's take a look. We are nice and smooth. And a screw inside the can. A couple little bubbles, but those will be pretty easy to work out. And this bucket's been sitting here for a while, so the water level's getting pretty low. We'll have to take care of that the next time I get to pouring. But there we go. Like I said, nice and smooth. I will have to work on it a little bit. There's a couple spots to see if I can cut these out maybe with the Dremel. See how it works. Try and get the full design there. A little spot here I can do, maybe here. I don't know if I'm really set up though to save the shavings that come off, but we'll see what I can manage. Hopefully I can do something about this little bit here so I can have the actual tail look on both sides. The eyes and the mouth kind of came through. So that's it for now. We'll get to polishing and cleaning up and cutting out some of this excess and see if we can get the shape right. So hold tight and I will be back in a moment, at least for you. For me, it'll be a little while. Might even be tomorrow or later in the week if I can find time. But this week's going to be a pretty short week, so who knows? But hold tight. I will be right back. Okay, well, we are all polished up. And there is the ghost. And you can kind of see here the eyes and the mouth in there. Nice definition. There was a knot in the middle of this one, so there's a little bit more of a unique feature there than most have. It pops up another 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch from normal. And show the other side here. Might have to do a couple little touch-up polishing where I've smudged it a little bit, but there's the front side. And like I said, there's where I was able to get that cut out, and I don't think I lost too much. I was able to contain most of the silver that came out, so I will polish this just a touch more, but there it is. I'll have a couple pictures at the end, but that's how it came out. 9.75 ounces you see there, so not too bad. Good smooth on the front or on this top side, but there's also a little bit of texture, so a little bit of both worlds there. Anyways, I'm going to get on to something else maybe here, but that will be another video. Anyways, thanks for dropping by. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all greatly appreciated. I will catch you next time. A.G. Ender signing off. Have a good night.